Hold on, guys. I just need to read a text real quick. Sitting by the pool, catching up with your sister. Hey guys, what's up? Are you excited? I got my camera back. Oh my god. I got it back while I was out of town. I think I was out of town. Yes. No. I was at a work retreat. And I sent a message to my husband and I was like, hey, pick up my camera when you go home. He said, okay, cool. I get home the day after it showed up and it's still on the front porch. And it had been raining the night before and it sat out in the hot sun all day. So mad props to Canon for making quality cameras that survive almost anything. So yeah, turned it on, played with it, took some pictures and all stuff like that. Everything seems to be going fine, so cross your fingers that nothing's wrong with it. It was not wet. So I'm assuming it was like, you know, we've been getting this type of rain all week. It's really weird. It's not really rain, let me correct that. We've been getting these storms all week that are just basically thunder coming through. So the sky gets dark, it's thunder, it's lightning, and then it just passes through. And then when it gets to like the south end of Atlanta, then the skies open up. So we haven't experienced it. I told y'all I'm on the north side. So anywho, how are y'all doing? How was your week? I am very hyped. It is, pardon my lighting, because it is about 5:32 in the afternoon. I had to run major errands because I am busy all this week. So I had to run from one end to the other, making sure I took care of everything. But yeah, back now. I think I told you all last week that I got my budget where I needed to be. I had to do a lot of reconfiguring of the budget. You know how at the beginning of the year, I was just cash flush and everything was great. And then I got these huge expenses dropped, you know, like I just paid $955 to have the crown done for this tooth because the root canal, you know, they put temporary packing in. Well, the packing was starting to compact and they were saying that it's bad for you to keep it for a long period of time because eventually it'll start to decay the tooth. So I had to go ahead and shell out the money for that. So I had to rob Peter to pay Paul. But all is good. I have my plan to repay it. I spent the last couple days like reconfiguring and everything and trying to figure out what we're gonna do. So I've changed our budget to a weekly budget. Previously it was every 2 weeks. Like when my husband got paid, you know, I would do all the major money moves and stuff like that. But I've moved the money that I was holding previously, I moved it back into the checking account with weekly contributions to savings to build the money back up that I'm borrowing from all these different places. So now we have weekly contributions to savings. We have weekly payments to Sallie Mae, Navient, whatever you want to call it, whatever the company is called right now. But yeah, we have weekly payments scheduled to go out to that. It was previously, I think about 60 some dollars I was paying. Basically what it added up to was the $324 plus a little bit more. But now, because I put all the money into the checking account and I'm trying to get aggressive with paying off Sallie Mae, I'm doing the $324 automatic withdrawal now. So it's dropped the interest rate from 4.75 to 4.5% because of the auto pay sign up. And then on top of that, we're doing $125 a week to Sallie Mae. So we'll see how long I can continue to do this. We're hoping no more gremlins show up. Then I will be hitting Sallie Mae with an extra $500 to $625 a month. I have a video coming up about that, and of course going into that and everything. So the only thing I do have a question about is, do you all know if there's a way to direct the payment, if you all are Navient people out there? Do you know if there's a way, if you have two loans, to direct the payments to just one? Because right now it's equally split out. amongst the two loans, and they're about even, so they're coming down about the same, but I would just like to hit one hard and just pay that off, and then hit the other one hard and let that be paid off. Let me know, comment below, let me know. I'm looking forward to the weekend that I can sit still. That is what I'm looking forward to. I just want to be able to just chill out, and every single weekend there's something. Like this weekend's Father's Day, which I was like, oh, nobody's planning anything, cool, I'm gonna be able to chill. I got a message on Thursday, are you going to go see Dad? And I'm like, dude, you said you were bringing him here, you know, talking to my sister. And she's like, yeah, no, I'm thinking about going to go see him. You're going to go see him because it's your father and it's Father's Day. And I'm like, yeah, my brother's a father and it's Father's Day for him. You know, brother-in-law is a father and it's Father's Day for him. My husband's a father and it's Father's Day for him. So, you know, making it, oh, it's Father's Day, so you should go see your dad. I'm just like, yeah, oh, okay. That's your excuse. I guess that's supposed to make me feel guilty. But I was like, okay, whatever, you know. Yeah, because my dad's almost in South Carolina, so it's a long drive either way. But I'll just do it by myself. I'm just gonna switch cars with my husband because the Volvo, I got out of it Monday? Was it Monday? No, it was last week. I got out of the Volvo and was sitting in it at work for a minute, got out of it, and something blue was coming out from underneath the car. It was like Gatorade blue. So I called my husband. He was like, yeah, we'll switch cars when you get home. And I thought that meant, hey, come home, and we're gonna switch cars. So I started driving home. Told my boss, hey, I'm gonna be late, I need to go get this car to my husband. I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna take my Camry, and then I'm gonna bring it back. So he's like, okay, cool. So I called Volvo on my way home, got this guy on the phone, and I said, hey, something light blue is coming out from underneath my car. Should I worry about it? And he was like, oh no, 9 times out of 10 it's washer fluid. I was like, are you sure? He's like, okay, here's the question. Do we service your car as far as your air conditioning and stuff like that goes, and your cooling and all that stuff? I was like, yeah, it's you all. So they were like, no, it's just washer fluid, don't worry about it. So I don't want to drive the car into South Georgia and get stuck, because where he lives is in literally the middle of nowhere. It's very easy to get in the middle of nowhere in Georgia, by the way, but there's nothing but train tracks and farmland and all this stuff. So I don't want to have to drive up there with an unreliable car. So I'd rather drive the Camry, because the Camry, tried and true, that's my baby, knock on wood, but yeah, that's my baby. So I'd rather drive my Camry through there and get there and back safely. On top of that, if we are going to my dad's house, it's hard. I can't park my car in his driveway as is, because my car has a low profile. So when you try to turn into his driveway, you scrape up the entire front end of the car. So it's just easier just to drive the Camry because it rides higher off the ground. So I'll just do that, and I think that's about it for now. I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna do anything for my birthday. I don't want to be available to people for my birthday. I know that sounds really weird. Right around, you know, beginning of August, I started getting like really depressed because I'm getting older and I don't like it. And then everybody's like, where are we gonna party? Where are we gonna party? And I'm like, I don't want to party. That's my thing. I'm getting older. I don't want to celebrate getting older. So I've already decided definitely for 40th birthday, I'm gonna give my husband a list of places that I would like to go to, and I'm gonna let him just pick it, and we're going, because I don't want people asking, hey, where are you going? We're gonna tag along, because I don't want to celebrate it. I just want to get away. So yeah, this year I was trying to do a thing, and I will tell y'all about that later. But let me end this vlog because I am about to run over on my time limit on my car. So to keep it streamlined, let me just stop. Until next time, guys, remember, the best type of wallet to have is always going to be a wealthy one. Peace.